Hello Libra and welcome to my channel. My name is Maria Gaian and I am an intuitive business success coach, tarot card reader and green witch with Wild Fox Alchemy, and I am here to do your September 2021 money and business reading. So let's get started. We start with Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. This is great advice around money, isn't it? Because some of us, and I'm talking about me, are not always very good at setting boundaries around money. This is about setting a budget, making sure that you set your boundaries around it so that you're not overspending, making sure that you're not underspending either, that you are willing to put your money where your mouth is at times and buy tools or educational packages or new stock, whatever it is, for your business that will take your business forward. Where you need to focus your energy this month is the King of Shells. This is all about your emotions and your energy. You need to be in control of them, be in harmony, be in integrity. I feel like this again is about your boundaries, being in harmony with your values, being in harmony with your dreams, actually, what your vision is for your business. I feel like this is about you making choices where your money's concerned. So it could be that, I don't know, there's an amazing course coming up that would help you improve your skills in some way. But at the same time, there's something else that you might like to buy, maybe a new pair of boots or some clothing or something like that. You have to think about what's in harmony with your dream. Will your new pair of boots take you closer towards your dream, or will it take you further away? Will doing the course that you've seen bring you into line with your business success or not? Your strength this month are the 9 of Acorns. This is all about power and perseverance. This is about you not giving up. It's about the fact that you have probably been challenged in some way. You've had some money problems and you've been left feeling a bit sorry for yourself over it. But this is about you picking yourself up and getting on regardless and being resilient and never ever ever giving up. Know that you have the power and the perseverance to keep going. Possible obstacles, the Tower, release and revelation. Change is coming in, whether you like it or not, Libra. Don't fear it. Don't resist it, because I feel like it's of benefit to you. What is the possible outcome? We have the Knight of Shells. This is a very charming, passionate knight, this one. He's quite action orientated. He's a follower, he's not a leader. This is about progression. And I feel like there's a lot of charisma around you. A lot of passion for what you do. And I think that's going to draw money in. So let's see what the business reading is all about. This is about the crumbling, another Tower moment. What are you clinging on to? I had another reading like this where this was the business reading, and then it was followed straight away about the Tower here, where to focus your energy. Big changes for that sign, definitely. Where you need to focus your energy, the 5 of Feathers, strategy and resilience. This is all about being challenged. It can be about suffering losses, being disappointed. But I don't feel like that's what this is representative here. This is about strategy and resilience and actually coping with whatever this crumbling is. Whatever you're clinging on to that you need to let go of. You need a strategy, and I think you'll be able to figure one out. Your strengths are the 6 of Shells. Cooperation, working well with somebody else. That would indicate to me that you need to get some support and some help. It could be that it's from somebody from your childhood that comes in to do that, somebody that you've known for a very long time. Could even be a parent that you ask to give you some help to support you through this. Possible obstacles, the 4 of Acorns. This is about prosperity, achievement, comfort and community. Homecoming after exploration. And the outcome is my favourite card. The King of Acorns. He is all about optimism, innovation. He is an entrepreneurial spirit. He's charismatic. He brings people together. He is a natural leader. So looking at this as a whole, excuse my squeaky chair, looking at this as a whole, there's a lot of questions raised, isn't there? We've got set healthy boundaries, particularly around your finances. And I think that's great advice. I think, you know, are you overspending in certain areas, possibly underspending for some people in others? You need to be focusing your energy on the King of Shells, which is about controlling your emotions. I've just been given information there about, are you an emotional spender? Do you respond to emotional situations by going out and spending money to try and make yourself feel better? This may not resonate for everybody, but there could be somebody out there that this means something to. When things are stressful, the first thing you want to do is make yourself feel better by buying something, by shopping, by spending. And then often maybe you regret it afterwards. Like I said, this might not resonate for everybody, but for some Librans, maybe it will. That needs to end. You need to work on that and become healthier around your money. And set the healthy boundaries. Try to avoid filling whatever emptiness it is that you feel, or whatever anxiety it is that you feel, trying to cover it up with spending money, because it's not serving any sort of purpose for you. It's actually making things worse. The other thing about this King of Shells is about harmony and integrity. It's about making sure that whatever you buy is actually in line with who you are, whatever you're spending your money on. So it could be that you're buying supplies, you are feeling very environmentally minded, but your supplier may not be as environmentally friendly as you think, or as you would like them to be. It could be time to change some suppliers there to actually be in harmony with your beliefs and your ethics and values. Your strength there is this 9 of Acorns that we've talked about, which is about power and perseverance, about you never ever giving up, even though previous experiences might have been a little bit ropey and might have left you feeling a little bit paranoid. You might have been feeling a bit sorry for yourself. This is a reminder to just not give up. This is your strength. Your strength is your resilience and your perseverance. We've then got this obstacle, which is the Tower moment, which is all about a release and revelation. Something is going to change in your finances, I feel. And you mustn't try to avoid it or bury your head in the sand. You must face that change, because out of it better things will come. I'm going to clarify this Tower, and I'm going to clarify the Knight of Shells, because I feel there's more to this story. The change, I think, is good for you. We've got the Queen of Cups to clarify that. This is somebody who leads from behind. She's flexible, she's very subtle, she's very receptive to new ideas. She commits to what she believes in. She's about self-care. She's about healing yourself. She's about your dreams and aspirations. I think this is a reminder here that this change, it could feel like a big upheaval to you. And to get through it, you're going to need to take care of yourself. It could be that you need to speak to somebody. It could be that you need to take a break for a moment to just get your breath back. But I feel definitely that you will get over that hurdle, this money hurdle. Shall we clarify the Knight of Shells, please, Spirit? Because who is this guy? Is it somebody else? Is it you? Who is it? And what does it mean? I've got the King of Cups now. Again, controlling emotion, constructive energy. This is a repeat of this card. This is about you moving forward in integrity. I'm going to go again with that one because I'm not sure that that's the full story either, what we got now. We've got the Page of Wands. He's free-spirited. He's interested in personal development. I think he's linking actually with this Queen of Cups and the self-care, because this is about personal discovery and self-development. He's here to remind you to take care of yourself and to learn new things. But the message is still being repeated about controlling your emotions and using your energy constructively and being in harmony and integrity with who you are and what you believe in. And then I've got the Two of Wands there, which is you planning what comes next, getting out of your comfort zone. So where does all this fit financially, Libra? Let's see. Yeah, you don't give up. I think there's been difficulty. There's been a lot of difficulty with money. I think there could have been some overspending. It could be underspending and not wanting to invest in things that would take your business forward, but I feel like it could be more likely overspending. And that you need to take control of that, and you need to take control of any bad spending habits that you've got. But your strengths are that you will not give up. You're going to persevere. There's going to be this massive change coming in regards to your finances. Something is going to happen that is going to mean that some things have to be let go of, but it brings space to bring new things in. The Queen of Cups is there to remind you to take care of yourself during this time. That maybe you need to speak to somebody and talk it through so that you don't get too anxious or upset by all this. And it could just be that you need to take some time out for a day or two. It leads to this Knight of Shells here. And he's really all about being connected to feelings. He is the Prince Charming of the deck. Everybody's drawn to him and loves him. We then get back to this King of Cups again about controlling emotions and not getting carried away, honestly. I think people may be attracted to you, but you need to not get carried away by it. The Page of Wands is here to tell you that it's time to do some personal development and plan what comes next and get out of your comfort zone. I had the urge to go again, and I got the Ace of Wands there, which is about a seed of inspiration. It's about creative force, confidence and moving forward, taking action, a new start coming in. There's definitely this upheaval is the thing to focus on, and to actually take care of yourself throughout this upheaval. But it's going to lead you to something very different. Something very new, something very creative, something very successful. I feel like there's a definite new start. There's some personal development there. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. I feel like Spirit's saying that it would be a good idea to attend some money courses, some financial courses, or read some books about financial management or development, or speak to a financial advisor and get some advice. I do feel like there are some issues around the finances here that they need to be resolved. And I think you're going to be forced actually to resolve them by this Tower moment. I think it's going to make you have to deal and to understand what you're doing and to be able to plan to go forward. I've just been told IVA, which is a voluntary arrangement to repay debts. Somebody out there is in a bit of financial trouble, and I'm being told that you need to pursue a voluntary arrangement to pay back what you owe. But actually that will make you feel empowered to do that. You're taking control of the situation, and that will help you to move forward. It will involve getting out of your comfort zone, because nobody likes having to admit that, they've got a problem and maybe they need to sort it out. But actually it will make things better. There will be a new start that comes out of it. You will feel more confident because you took some action. That may not resonate for everybody, but there we go. The actual business reading is about the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? You're clinging on to a business that's failing, Libra. I don't want to sugarcoat anything, because that's not the way of things. I like to give practical coaching based advice, really, based on what comes through intuitively. And I do feel like there is a possibility for some people that the business needs to go. There are a lot of problems with it, and actually pursuing and carrying on with it is not the right thing to do. You need to let it go. You need to let it go because something else will come in. I think there is another course of action for you to take. This 5 of Feathers can represent loss and letting go, and it feeling sad letting go, but it actually being a healing journey to go on. The 6 of Shells is about cooperation and working well together with somebody, feeling happy, feeling joyful. That could be you feeling positive about ending whatever it is that is going wrong with your business. Spirit just said, cut your losses. It may be the ending of a business. It may be the ending of part of a business. It may be the ending of a product or a service that is not working, and it has to be let go of. Your strengths will be your optimism in letting it go and realizing that by letting it go, it's creating an opportunity for you to do something else. And I feel very much that that's the energy of this, that you may be well aware that the business has not functioned the way that you wanted it to. It's not gone the way it should have gone. There may have been some mistakes made that you have learned from. There may be changes because of the pandemic and the new world that we find ourselves in, and that might be why change is necessary, why the crumbling is happening, why the tower moments are happening. But I feel like you've got reason to be optimistic, because I think you have new ideas of something else. I also feel like it's going to be a relief for you when you finally let go of whatever this is. You're going to feel quite happy about it. You're going to feel just blissful that it's over, that it's ended. The obstacles there, this 4 of Acorns. Prosperity and achievement, homecoming after exploration, comfort and community. I think maybe you've been avoiding comfort and community to some extent. I'm going to clarify that using the Herb Crafters Tarot, because I don't feel like she's giving us the full story either, honestly. Why is this 4 of Acorns blocked? Have you been blocking your own prosperity and achievement, actually, Libra? Is there something that's been going on that's blocked you? We've got the 7 of Fire there, which is fighting for what you've got. You being challenged, you being criticised, or even ending up being trolled. There's a feeling of tall poppy syndrome around this card, where you do really well and other people, for reasons only known to themselves, don't like successful people and therefore set out to bring them down. And that could be people around you. It could be a partner that's seen your success and decided to bring you down. And maybe they've succeeded. Maybe they've undermined your business. Maybe you've had a business partner that's been an absolute nightmare. I've got the 9 of Air now. This is about self-empowerment, but it's also about seeing things from a new perspective. It's about you feeling very anxious, maybe being awake all night, worrying about things, but this is a card that reassures you that it's the dark before the dawn. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And interestingly, the result is this King of Acorns, which I feel is you. This optimism, this leadership, this entrepreneurial spirit, this being a visionary, being charismatic, attracting people to you. This is a positive outcome on both counts, but I feel like it's going to be a bumpy ride for you to get there, is the only thing. And that's where I think this self-care issue is really, really important. I believe that whatever it is that you choose to end, or whatever it is that you are forced to end, because it could be that financially you're in a bit of a pickle and therefore your only option is to end it, will lead to something better coming out of it. I'm being told to tell you that you're not to feel like you've been a failure, because It's all been an experiment. It's leading you towards your soul's path in the end. Okay? And your soul's path is to be that King of Acorns, to get a message out there that really matters, that changes things for people. And I feel like this business that you've had that isn't working maybe hasn't been in alignment with who you are. That's kind of this King of Shells energy, that maybe what you need now is a business that is more in harmony and integrity with who you are as a person. And it could be that you just need to end it. As I said, for some people, this could be that you have to end it because of financial difficulties, and you need to sort out a plan to repay finances and get yourself back on track. But for others, it could just be a product or a service or a business that needs to be closed because it's no longer functional. It's not doing the job it was set out to do, and it doesn't reflect who you are as a person. But what comes out of it will. You're going to restructure it. You're going to turn it on its head and make it more you. And yes, there is this feeling of sadness that letting it go is going to be hard. But I think you'll soon forget all about that. I think this strength of feeling joy, I think that will see you through. It could be there that you need some support from somebody else. It could be that somebody else helps you to work through whatever it is that you're closing down. But ultimately, I think you'll feel quite optimistic and hopeful. You'll be able to look forward to this new thing, and the outcome is extremely positive. So don't be disheartened by anything that I've said during this reading. It's a bumpy ride. Not going to lie, not going to sugarcoat. It's a bumpy ride. But it turns out alright in the end. And I'm just going to remind you once more that the way to get through all this is self-care. And some boundaries. Set yourself some boundaries. Don't let people, toxic situations, or critical people that do not uplift you, to bring you down. At the same time, set healthy boundaries around your spending. And setting healthy boundaries, well, self-care actually, it's just popped up. Self-care can literally be about making arrangements to pay debts back. Actually empowering yourself to deal with your finances. That is an act of self-care. It's not all about going down the spa and buying yourself a whole set of new clothes and having your nails done. That is not self-care. Self-care is taking responsibility for your mental health and your physical health and your spiritual health. And that can also cover your financial health. So practice self-care and do your best is what Spirit just said. Just do your best. But practice self-care, because that will then make you feel empowered to move forward. I'm going to leave that there, Libra. That's quite a deep reading, and I feel quite tired actually after that. Please let me know in the comments if this has resonated with you at all. Claim this reading if it resonates with you by saying yes in the comments below. Please do like and subscribe and share this reading with anybody that you think might need it. It's totally free for you to do that, but it helps me loads. And before I go, I'm just going to talk to you about the Firefly Circle. And the Firefly Circle is a free community that I've started for women who want to make a large impact on the planet through their business. And that's either through directly what they do in their business or through how they decide to use their profits. And it could be that they use their profits to fund a charity or an initiative somewhere. But this community is all about motivating, inspiring and supporting each other to make a massive difference in the world. Why the Firefly Circle? Because one firefly can make a little glow of light, but 1,000 or more fireflies, imagine how that would light things up. And I believe that collectively we can light things up and we can change the world for people. So if that's something that you feel you might be interested in, the links are in the description and below. I'm going to go and have a little rest now. If you've got any questions or if you need some support, please do contact me. Some of the issues that I talk about in these readings are quite serious. I talk sometimes about anxiety and depression. I would like to remind you that I am actually a therapist, And if there is something that you're struggling with, you can get in touch with me and I can guide you, or I can guide you towards somebody who can help. So please do reach out. You're never alone. I'm always here. I'm just at the end of an email. And if you need something, or you need clarification on something, or you need support with something, please do get in touch. I'm going to go now. With love and magic always, this is Maria Gaian signing out. Have a great September and I'll see you again soon, Libra. Bye bye for now.